What's going on, everyone? It's time for another Netflix original family adventure comedy Christmas film review. I thought I reviewed this film before, but I guess I haven't, so I'm going to do it now. Today we're going to talk about a film called The Christmas Chronicles. It was released November 22nd, 2018. It stars Kurt Russell as Santa Claus and is directed by Clay Kitis. It did a Christmas Story Christmas. The Christmas Chronicles 2, the Angry Birds movie, and Snoopy Presents for Annalie Lang Sin. So this is a family adventure comedy where a brother and sister who just lost their dad or don't get along. Her older brother's out causing crimes and stuff, stealing cars and things like that, and she thinks she sees something in a video, and so they set a trap to catch Santa on video, and they stay up, and once they fall asleep, Santa shows up, triggers the trap, and they try to catch him on can't catch him out, and then they go hear him on the roof, so they run outside, and sure enough they catch a glimpse of him and the reindeer and everything, and they go in the sleigh for a closer look, and then they cause problems while Santa's flying, and that helps Santa save the day and save Christmas while going on a crazy wild ride. Overall, this film was pretty fun. It has a lot of good charm to it. It definitely has one of those more feel-good family atmospheres in this. There's a good amount of comedy for the adults and for the kids and stuff that watching this. There's a good mix of the comedy in there. There is a little bit of serious tone to it as well. They do talk about some darker themes and stuff like that in certain parts, but overall I thought the film was pretty fun. The characters are pretty well fleshed out and developed and stuff, and the story itself is fun. It's pretty basic for a Christmas movie, but they do it in a new way. It's like taking the Santa Claus and making it a little bit better, and adding a couple different elements that you probably wouldn't be able to do back then, and make it all the more interesting, to make a more interesting adventure for these group of characters and stuff. Don't mind the dog walking. And as the film progresses, it gets more into some serious stuff, but with some good quirky things in it too. Right when you think it's going to get dark, it gets more lighthearted and family friendly again, and it has a lot of that fun, uh, fun family comedy feel to it. The special effects in this, like the reindeer CGI and stuff, looks really good in that, but then the elf CGI looks really cartoony for some reason. That was kind of an amusing mismatch. I think they did that on purpose though, and overall the effects and stuff do hold up, and they're really well done in this. Also, I gotta say, Kurt Russell, he plays a great Santa. He did a really good job in this, and yeah. For the negatives and stuff, also the music's really good, the cinematography is really good, and lighting and everything is pretty good in this movie too. Now, there's only like one complaint I have, and it's more like a personal preference, but they do like a music number when Santa gets arrested, and he goes and he does a musical number with the inmates and stuff, and I thought that was just real cheesy and hokey a bit and stuff. I didn't think that needed to be in there. And you spend like 25 minutes just with Santa in a prison or in a police station and then in a jail cell and stuff, which kind of takes away from it. And then but like it's bookended from that. That's like the middle of the movie, and then it's bookended with some really good, wholesome family fun. And overall, it was a fun, decent movie. So I'm gonna give The Christmas Chronicles a 3.5 out of 5. It was pretty decent, and just personal preferences and stuff like that, which is why I didn't give it a higher rating. But for the most part, it's still fun and good, and definitely will be one to watch every holiday season. So yeah, if you want to check it out, it is streaming on Netflix right now, but I'll link the trailer down below, so you can always check that out down there. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram. It's linked down below. It's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories, you put the film title in there and some fun factor history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below, Dairy Free Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching right after watching the films, and my Twitter's down below. Reviews underscore Derek. So follow me on those platforms. They loop this channel. Like this video, share it to more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises, and then you're in on your streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future. Comment them down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Also, let me know if you want me to do the sequel. They came out with the second one. I haven't seen it, or reviewed it or anything. So let me know if you want me to do that down below as well. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe for some weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought checking out. And also share my opinions on popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to go and do something completely different than a Christmas movie. We're going to talk about a horror thriller that came out that everyone's saying is really good, really dark and creepy and scary. I'm going to be checking out Long Legs in the next review, so make sure you tune in for that. And yeah, watch out for all the kids trying to steal Santa's sleigh. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.